How about that finals
Hello.
loss?
Listen. Okay, listen. I said it was coming home. I didn't say when it was coming home, okay? If you just say it's coming home, then you're never wrong because eventually, statistically, it will come home.
Eventually. Maybe in your lifetime you will see
Eventually.
it.
Hey, in my life, if you told me like 10 years ago in my lifetime I see us in 2 fucking finals, I'd have laughed in your face. Be like, yeah, no, we're not gonna fucking make a final. We're fucking shite. But hey, we made 2 finals. This one's less disappointing than the last one. Like, we lost to a better team here. 2021, we should have beaten Italy. Italy was shite. They are shite.
Anyway,
That one I'm better.
welcome. We are the Clodcast. We are here to recap. This is, I think, week 5 of BTL. I am here with
Yep.
Roy and only Roy. This is a two-man today, so it's gonna be a little bit calmer. It's an EU only
Aaron and
one.
Amelia.
This one.
Aaron and Amelia are mourning the loss of England's loss in the final. I've gone over it quicker.
Yeah, Emilio's still trying to sleep it off, and Aaron is working.
He's
So
crying. He's devastated. He loves the British.
yeah. So we're gonna recap BTL Week 5 for you guys, and we're gonna get right into it with
Could you screen share?
Zach and Clyde.
Could you screen share?
Yeah, give me a moment.
Cool.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Every time I look at Zach's team, it looks somehow threatening, but then I remember that Zach has nothing to remove hazards, and his supporting roles are kind of except for Mew.
This is why every time in mocks I basically do bring hazards, so I know how he's answering hazards.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he has screens with Grim, and I like that, but
Yeah.
he
It's a
has
cool
been running
concept.
some weird assets. Like, he has ran offensive Grim in 2 weeks, of which I have seen.
There has been some matches where he's had such terrible matchups he's had to come and cook a bit. So I kind of get it. Like, so I don't think that's a bit. As someone who's basically heard his logic for, it's like, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think the idea of the team is cool, but it's very hard to pull off.
Yeah. Zach's all that is something Zach does a lot though. Tries too much with his teams.
I respect it if he's having fun.
Yeah. There. Oh, lefty's not light clay. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there was a reason for it, but I can't remember what the reason was.
Oh, true. I forgot. Parting shot does not proc justified.
Yeah, I think we tested that in like mocks.
I completely
So
forgot that.
Venusaur.
Subseed Venusaur. I mean, he didn't bring Sun, so it makes sense to run some other Venusaur set. Oh, that miss sucks a
Yeah.
little bit. Although, I guess it's not as big because, as you see, Hyper Voice is coming through.
Yeah, like honestly, it's not that biggest thing. I feel like he should have probably just switched out the first one, but same time, do he doesn't really have good normal switch-ins.
Yeah.
It's definitely something I've also noticed in some mocks.
Who air,
Oh yeah,
air
Grim is
slash
not.
Cobalt? Jesus.
Grim is. I remember now. Grim is not running. Yeah, that's actually a bit weird. Works though. I mean, if it's special, actually, it's probably okay. What the fuck is Carl's posting in the chat?
Manscaped
Oh,
sponsor.
Manscaped.
Yeah, because he has the Manscaped sponsor.
Okay,
Wait.
I respect. Yeah, but he's actually because I don't think he was even going slowly as well. He was doing that while doing this game.
Yeah.
Fair fucks.
Something
Yeah,
very interesting is that Clive brought Cloud9 Drampa.
I think that's a good bring. I bought that in mocks as well.
Yeah. It does destroy most of
Uh,
what Zach's team wants to do.
yeah, I did tell Sack to bring Encore as well as a fourth move on Politoed once I knew they were bringing Politoed.
Yeah.
That might have mattered. I'm not sure. But yes, I think I remember now. It definitely wasn't screens. It was like basically set up in a specific way to deal with certain stuff. That was actually surprising. I actually forgot this got thief. So I think both me and Sack were kind of taken off guard by that.
Yeah, this is something people forget. Like, it's like a move that will rarely come, but it is there, so.
Yeah, makes us this matchup. That crit's quite good.
That crit is actually, yeah. Sucks for Clyde. But something I see again, like, the rocks came up and they never went down.
Nope. Because this is the problem with the flaw of his team. He's very much forced into Mew Defog or Kamala, and I don't even hate Kamala, but it's a backup Defog rapid spinner. It's not a main one, and it's a big flaw in his team.
Yeah, and Drampa's just here removing the rain now.
This is a tricky spot. Okay, Glare also makes sense.
Yeah, this
I
Drampa's.
feel like if he had Draco, I thought that was a turn to click Draco. But then again, if you miss Draco, you're probably worse. Actually, no, Glare's a safer play because if you hit Glare's 100% accuracy,
Yeah.
Draco is not.
Yeah. Glare is always a safe play because if Floatzel stays in, it gets parried, and if Wake comes in, you parry the Wake.
And you're burned, so you won't get parried if it basically hits a Mew.
Yeah. And now Spectre is in at +1, and at this point, I don't think there's a lot.
Oh, Sack did have Sucker, but I don't think Sucker even kills there.
Yeah, it did not. If you see how much it did against Colbert, it was what 23%. Yeah, that would not have killed.
If Sack nearly won as well there, I think, because I think Draco might have killed with Specs.
Yeah, Specs Draco might have killed. It really depends on the Spectre set, I think, because maybe full HP Spectre survives one.
Oh wait, hang on. No, sorry, it was AV Draco.
AV.
I think he did because I think Carl said he lost to Draco.
Mm.
He said worst case scenario was AV Draco, and that's what Sack was.
Yeah.
So it was that close to winning.
Damn. Yeah. Zach did try their best here. The rain mode did work. I feel like it would have been better to sack off the Floatzel in the end instead of letting Wake get parried, though.
I agree. Like, it was too risky because also I personally think that's the biggest mistake because you're also risking them just clicking a Draco.
Yep.
And while you live, you are now going to be in range of Spectria a lot more easily if you basically take the chip there.
Yep. And the thing is, with what this Wake probably want to do is come in on Spectre. Even at +1, you saw it taking the Draining Kiss, and then Draco would have probably killed, so.
Yeah. Because I find AV monsters is the best way to handle Spectre a lot of the time.
It is a lot of the time, yeah. Most of the time you don't need anything else. Just put AV on something that can that is relatively bulky, and it will beat the Spectre unless Spectre is set up. Anyway, off to the next game. Hit a Clip versus Ryan. Roy, you want to say anything about this match?
This team is so bizarre. I think it's good, but it's just such a bizarre team, and I love Ryan's team.
Yeah. The Darn G is pretty threatening into Ryan, though.
Oh yeah, especially when they haven't brought a single ground type.
Yep.
But that crit is probably big.
That crit mattered, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it mattered.
I don't.
Band might have killed, but I don't think it did.
Yeah, no, it's lefties.
Oh yeah, definitely mattered. Like 1,000,000% matters there. That's Regieleki is frail, not that frail.
Yeah, and seeing the crit, especially when Regieleki was so good into this matchup, is big yikes.
That's kind of why, like, I get why they click Thunderbolt, but that's why I sometimes would in that spot just click Volt Switch.
Yeah.
Just in case something goes wrong. But I don't think it was a bad play either. I think they just got very unlucky.
Yeah. Volchian.
By the way, Sliverwing has probably been the ace of both divisions in this season because both teams has done so much work.
Yeah. I do feel Zane has done more with his Slitherwing, but Ryan has still used his pretty well.
Yeah. Since Emilio's here, we're also going to say that Emilio's Porygon Z has been doing work just like Ryan's Porygon Z, since Emilio can't use Mega Gallade.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually true. Emilio's Porygon Z has been doing more than his Gallade.
To be fair, my Blood Moon's doing more than my Mega Gallade. I think I'm just bad with Mega Gallade like Emilio because I've gotten 1 kill with it so far, only because I deliberately gave it at the end of the game against Cry.
Yeah. Oh, both wishing. That's a bad flip turn.
Yeah, that was a weird flip turn. I mean, I guess they were predicting them switching, but they have
Even
no reason to
then,
be slower.
Vaporeon always goes for a flip turn here. Unless there's like a Toxic on the Aloe, but if Aloe would have had Toxic, I think it would have been revealed by now.
Also know that Clodsire is unaware because, or it's Poison Point, but also we know it's not Water Absorb.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Harry, why are you still drinking?
Yikes. Yeah, we see here no water absorb. Again.
Yeah. I mean, I think in this matchup, I think they're right to bring it unaware.
Yeah, they are.
You don't want to just let Porygon Z just wreck your team. Especially when it's doing that to a resisted hit.
The thing is, I feel like if Ryan would have brought Sword Stance on Gallade, this game would have been over a lot faster.
Potentially. Psycho Cut's doing like 60-70%, probably.
Yeah. I get why people run Psycho Cut, but then Headbutt is something that might secure some kills here, especially against the Clodsire.
So the reason I think I would run Psycho Cut here is for situations where I can just get the sharpness boost and not need to Mega to get the kill, because sometimes it does more damage.
Yeah.
Especially so like, I'll give an example actually from a game I had very recently against Cry. I ran Leaf Blade and turn 1, I was generally debating not Megaing, because if I click Leaf Blade and they don't switch, I knock them straight out with sharpness, whereas I don't with that was a good switching there, by the way, with Mega Blades. Then I was like, oh no, Cry will switch because he's probably going to fail the Leaf Blade and die. He did. I clicked knock off and Mega, and it was the wrong play, but we move. So there's situations like that where it can work. So I get why Psycho Cut would work. Because that's also why I ran Psycho Cut in that matchup, because they had an Iron Hand, and I wanted the potential for the extra damage, because it was more damage before Megaing.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird. It's one of it's definitely much more of a newer thing on Mega Gallade because of the sharpness boost.
Yeah, sharpness is definitely something people tend to forget with Mega Gallade, because before you do Mega, of course you get the stab boosts, but some moves with sharpness are still stronger in regular form.
Yep. Sacred Sword, like Leaf Blade especially. Leaf Blade and like Psycho Cut especially, the two like you would like do it with. It's definitely something I need to get used to a bit more and get better at using it with. Because I don't think I'm using it very well. This might be game over now.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like Nate has brought a way too defensive team. Of course, the reason everything went downhill was the crit turn 1, because I feel like if Regieleki was still alive, it would have constantly been volt switching around and being annoying.
This is basically Aaron's team in CPL, which is basically 2 attacking monsters that are going to break everything, and then 4 basically walls.
Yeah. Jesus.
That is a good prediction.
That is a very good prediction. Not a
The
6-0
problem
now.
is, this is why I don't love Gallo in draft, because it's so, if you're crafty, you can play around it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because you just know basically it's locked in, unless they're running the send mode set, and you would know pretty quickly the send mode set. I will give them credit though; they have done a very good job of keeping this Orphan healthy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an offensive. Okay, this is an offensive set. It's still gonna die, but it's
Yeah.
offensive.
But at this point, it is pretty much over because the Aloe is not able to take any more any more CCs in a row.
If anything, they should have probably stayed in and gone for the body press and hoped they got basically some chip off.
Yeah.
But now it's basically reasonable neutral hit. It's another kill. And they can just U-turn here for free because they know they don't have to worry about them staying in because they can't really change up the moves.
Yep, and from this point on, I feel like just attacking here would have been better because you can still sack one thing, go scissor, and get the kill, because now you risk this happening again, the Aloe just picking up HP again, you losing more HP with Rocky Helmet.
Yeah, I agree.
But Porygonzi just comes in, getting the Aloe. I think the Aloe is now again in range.
Yeah.
Yep, especially after spikes.
Yeah, and it's over at this point because U-turn should kill.
Yeah, it should. Yep.
And John Manhattan dies to spikes, so it's over.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like for Nate the biggest problem was just getting crits turn 1. I feel like if like he was there, the game would have looked a lot different.
I agree because it's put so much pressure on.
Yeah.
What I would say is that's why I fault switch, but also I don't think it was a bad play. It's just that's why I fault switch to see what their answer to it is as well. Like, right, what should have, especially if you see a team without a ground type with Regieleki, will be like, right, what is your answer? Because you need an answer for it, even if you don't think it's going to come to a matchup.
Yeah, and
So then I fault switch someone just basically get momentum.
Yeah, and the answer here was the Terra Ground PZ.
Yeah.
Which also, you need to come in and be able to click the Terra Ground easily, and I feel like if Regieleki and the Scarfed Arm were both there, it would be hard to get the Porygonzi in safely.
I agree.
Yeah, but crit sucked. Can't change it though.
Yeah.
And now it's my match versus Gucci Mane. I brought some interesting sets here. I definitely expected most of the Pokemon that came here. I did not expect the Brambleghast though. I feel like that was a little bit out of place. But otherwise, everything I expected a little bit. Here the crit probably did not matter.
Yeah, it is quite frail as a mon.
Yeah. And Psycho Cut from Sharpness, Cleavor does hit like a bitch. Here I had to sack something off, and Donphan was the most sackable Pokemon in the moment.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And here I did know they would go Emboar again because it's apparently their Golden Go check, so I just Shadow Balled.
Yeah.
And this Miltank. This crit is the one crit that mattered here.
Yeah, that definitely mattered.
Yeah. It sucks a little bit because I don't remember what either they were gonna damage me or they were gonna heal up.
Could be both. Cause I think it gets Drain Punch. It could be Drain Punch as well.
It can't Drain Punch a Golden Go. Oh, with Scrappy it could, but
Scrappy.
There is no chance
They're
they're
really
running
scrappy.
Scrappy here because the Miltank is the Entei answer.
Oh yeah, true. They probably then either heal up or they take Earthquake, I think.
Yep.
Ben has become the Haxer.
Yeah, and I'm here free to wish here because I know Poltergeist will not kill this Entei, and I have a very specific Entei set here. I'm Eruption, because the Sacred Fire set would have been walled by a physically defensive Miltank, and the Eruption set, if he's physically defensive, the Eruption set 2-hit KOs, so at that point, Entei was just cleaning up everything.
It was the Miltank was 2-shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, from Eruption it was 2-shot, yep.
Yeah, like that was a very good thing. Like the crits, I think you still won, but the crits sped it up.
Yeah, the crit definitely sped it up. Like them losing Palmot early sucked for them a lot, I think, because Palmot was one of the Pokemon that was offensively very threatening into me, and I did not have a good answer into that. My best answer was the Mega Audino, and that's not a good answer into a Palmot.
Yeah. Oh, I just realised I need to do an announcement for BTL. So carry on a minute while I just do this. But yeah, I just remember something with the standings.
Yeah, but that was the recap for Scarlet. Let's get into the other matches that happened real quick. In week 5, we had Nate versus Ryan, me versus Embiid. Order demolished Roy.
Yep. Honestly, not a lot to say other than Order's team is broken. And yeah, I just didn't have an answer for it. I'll have to try and beat him in playoffs if I make playoffs.
Yeah. Tiger got Rapid just wiped the floor with Tiger.
Yep.
And Smoliv lost to Zog.
Yeah, that happened literally yesterday.
Yeah, we can actually go into the match stats. Over here. Yeah, Tiger wasn't able to break through the defenses of Rapid and then got offensively outpaced because of that. And in the Smoliv match, Sceptile and Slowbro Gal are actually getting 2 kills, which is interesting.
Let's talk about my one a minute, because yeah, I just did. Honestly, I brought a different sets. My Sneasler nearly saved it at the end. If they weren't Covert Cloak Jellicent, they actually might have lost it if I got lucky.
Yeah, but Covert Cloak is something that is expected.
Oh, I know. Like they didn't bring that. I actually have a chance here. I also think I should have played differently in my Miss Major set. My Miss Major set was Blunder Policy Inferno with Nasty Plot, Draining. I think it was Draining Kiss and Shadow Ball. That actually did work in this game.
Yeah.
And also the Sally Shock set was good ideas. That was Aaron's idea, but Lapras was just here for the Iron Bundle, which didn't come. I may drop out Lapras. I haven't decided yet.
Week 6 that already happened. That's why the standings are a little different. Still gonna go over the standings real quick. Zach is last place currently, 1 and 5. Then it's Smoliv. Then we have Tiger, then Zog, then Embiid, then me. And the top 6 who will make playoffs are currently Nate, Klyze, Ryan, Rapid. Then it's Roy, and number 1 is Order, who's still perfect.
Order, just by the way, for context, Order has locked in for playoffs. So Order can now well be game players. If I win one more game, I'm locked for playoffs.
And for the kill leaders, we have at number 10 we have Floatzel, and from Zach. At number 9 we have Rapid's Palafin. At number 8 there's still the Appleton from Order. Then Iron Leafs from Order at number 7. Ryan's Galate, and then Porygon Z at 6 and 5. At number 4 we have Klyze's Mega Medicham. At number 3 we have Order's Tinglu. 10 kills Tinglu, Jesus.
Yeah, that thing has been basically storing. That's the problem with Order's team. Like, you prep for the overwhelming offense, and then his stall just kills you.
Yeah, and
I mean with stall, but it just kills you.
And then we have, which is technically a tie, Tyranitar and Entei, both being 11, 4, and 7.
We'll give it to Tyranitar Mega because it's a worse mon.
Yeah. Well, technically Entei has lower points, but we both know People would rather have
We love
Entei
that.
T-Tar Mega sometimes.
Easily. No offense to T-Tar Mega. It's a good one, but I'd just rather T-Tar.
Yeah. Off to Violet we go now. First match is Bakano versus Ray, who's still using me.
Update for the stats for this one in Violet. Just for context, you're going to see very wonky basically standings. Ray had to basically played all of his games basically within the last couple of weeks because he's going on holiday for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So you will see he's played like 8 games.
So let's get into it.
I think Bacano's from Spain as well, so I'm rooting for Ray.
Jesus.
I'm kidding. I like Bacano.
Actually seeing
a
a Pyro come to a game is very interesting.
It is.
Wouldn't even be a bad Pokemon if it got maybe one different ability and coverage, because that's the thing it lacks massively, coverage.
Yeah. I think it just mostly just needs a decent ability. Like, well, so Moxie doesn't work at all with it.
Yeah. Give it special attacking Moxie.
Yeah, then it actually is a good mon. So we confirm that the Pyro is Boots, and it dies anyway.
Yeah. And we confirmed Buzzwole is actually not Boots.
Which, low-key, I don't know. Like, actually, to be fair, the hazard removal was pretty decent, so I get why it's not Boots.
Yeah. I mean, they have Donphan, Latios, and Scizor who can all technically have something to remove. Latios now going down because there's no safe switch into Cinderace.
If there was a matchup where I'd bring Boots Buzzwole, it might be this one, just because of the fact of how much like hazard stacking they have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think it's bad not to bring it Boots here, because you have enough hazard removing.
I don't know if Bulk Up Buzzwole is the best set here, I'm gonna be honest. Because you get outsped by most things.
If anything, I would bring it. If I'm not bringing it Boots, I'm bringing it Buff. Because also, yeah, it's going to lose in a 1v1 versus
I feel like AV would have been great here.
AV could have been really good.
You're also not running like the Bulk Up, meaning you don't run Earthquake. Because Earthquake would have just removed the Glamora.
Yeah. Because it's Bulk Up Roost, and then you've got one other like move slot, so you need it at something to hit. Actually, Earthquake could probably go.
Encore Annihilate, I love it.
That's a really good tech. I don't... Loki, I don't bring Encore and stuff enough on Annihilate.
Annihilate can
do
more than just Rage Fist, but Rage Fist is the funny button to click.
Oh, to be fair, most of the time when I use Annihilate, I do use its Scarf.
Makes sense, though.
Scarf and Draft is what is my favorite set with it, but I definitely need to be more versatile with it because it can do... I love the mon, but I usually do the same set with it because it does the shit so well, but I should definitely run Encore more on setup sets. It's such a fun... I don't use Encore enough.
Oh wow, Ray not getting the roll there and actually having Samu die.
I think that matters for diff, but I don't think it matters overall.
I mean, if maybe. This was a Scarf grid...
This might matter now, actually.
Nope. Sucker Punch.
Oh, no, okay. It just matters for diff.
Yep.
Gets 2 more kills. Ray wins again.
He was Specs, Green Ninja, not Scarf.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense since he outspeeds everything that is not Scarf anyways. It was a nice try. I feel like not removing the T-Spikes was a big factor in this game.
And also the spikes in general, to be honest, because the spikes in the end just basically chip stuff away. This is why I need to use Super Samurai more. It just basically gets setting up hazards for free is just so fun.
Like, every time I see Ray's team, I'm just like so disgusted because of how many hazards he can set up. It's like, Jesus, calm down. We know you like hazards.
He also knew default was basically thinking, oh, here we go, this is a fun one.
We have
David. It's insane.
We have Zane Slitherwing on the action again.
Yep. I felt like it did work here as well.
Spiky shield.
Okay.
Which this is
That's not a bad turn 1.
yeah. Custap. Interesting. Oh,
I love that's a really smart play on their part.
yeah.
That was very smart.
Yeah, but
This
here.
confirms that stuff.
Yep.
That confirms that the Gengar Scarf,
Yeah,
which is
it
actually
does.
quite valuable information.
Yeah. I mean, immediately going into a spiky shield Ogerpon is something that works against Zane because we know how offensively Zane uses that Slither Wing.
Yeah, that's coming like to basically nuke you. Also, this pretty much confirms Sandy Shock his Throat Spray because it used Metal Sound.
Mm.
Otherwise,
Quiver
Zane's
Dance.
insane. It's not terrible. But yeah, like I'm presuming that's I don't think it was ever confirmed that Zane was throat spray, but I think it's pretty obvious if he's using Metal Sound.
Yeah. Now go and Rotom again on the Terragon Terra Blast. Yep.
Nice prediction.
Oh, and predicting even further.
Yeah. I feel like you're just better off just clicking the Moonblast there.
Yeah.
Even if they go Heat Round, it's fine. You get chip off.
Exactly.
Well, you might have actually no, you probably don't have a mid ground, but I think that's dead.
Every Roaring Moon I see always clicks U-turn.
No one ever does any other moves. Just Newton. Solar Beam! That does literally nothing.
Sometimes I look at Ninetales and I'm like, hey, this could actually be good damage-wise, and then I see it trying to do damage, and then I'm like, oh, right, wait. Shit.
That honestly, Loki, they probably would have just been better off just basically baton passing straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just an easy sweep up for Sandy Shocks.
Yeah.
Sandy Shocks just went into this team here.
Yeah. Zane's team in general is very hard to beat. Terra Sandy Shock, Slither Wing, Roaring Moon, all very strong in Sun.
He brought the heat. The Sun team brought the heat.
The Sun team brought the heat. Yeah. Sadly, not as much Slither Wing action this time, but cast that the bulk up onto the Spiky Shield was good. And last up we have the Mega Houndoom that has been fucking running through Violet somehow.
Ooh. Yep. The Mayhowdo he's been done work with Mayhowdo. He's actually making me respect it as a mon. Probably just draft it just to fuck with Dane. So there's two Sun teams. I'm driving Mayhowdo.
Oh damn. Oh,
That
damn, Houndoom lived
living.
that?
Yeah, that's okay. That's probably bulky. That probably explains a lot, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, flinch.
Flinch big.
Jesus. Yeah, he has to go lob now, yeah, to outspeed. Not running triple axle, interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, that one.
I feel like triple axle is like a move you always like have on Lopunny just because it's so good coverage wise.
I do and I don't sometimes. It really depends on the matchup because honestly, one of the best answers to Megalopunny a lot is actually Rocky Helmet on the right mon.
Yeah, that is true.
So that's like I will sometimes run it just basically just purely fighting normal coverage because if it hits everything, I don't really, unless I really need a super effective hit, I can just run facade, not sorry, Returnal Facade, U-turn, close combat, bang, and fake out or quick attack, depending on which is better.
Mm.
But if you run coverage, triple axle.
Jfuka, he also refusing to get switch the Iron Treads out, just staying in and going for damage.
He's like, I'm set up, I'm not moving.
Here comes
Hell
the
Hydra.
lax.
My screen is freezing now as well, which is helpful.
Ooh, curse
Oh,
lags.
there we go. Oh, yeah, this was the... I remember this. This was the tickle. Just
Ooh,
tickling the Snorlax.
interesting. Tickle is something you
I
don't
mean,
see a lot on Aloe.
to be fair, it did work as a counter to Snorlax setting up.
Yeah, that is true.
Get empowered to basically block the burn. Get empowered completely fully. And
Ooh,
get fucked.
going for a nasty play. Very risky here.
That was a very ballsy play.
Yeah. Also, Taco going for the Draco. Did he
I
not
feel
have
like
a...
this is some...
If that Draco missed, that could have been very dangerous.
So I feel like it's Roost, Draco, Utilin, and maybe one other move. Probably Dark Pulse, which he was worried that was not going to kill. I feel like it
Yeah,
probably did kill, though. I don't know. I didn't do the calcs. He'll probably know better than me.
true. Oh, this Reverie is set up to sweep.
It's too fast, too furious.
Yeah, I don't think this will help. Oh, wow, it survived. But Reverie also did.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
but at
about to
this
say, is this
point,
quick attack?
fake out is enough here, probably.
Yeah. It was quite thorough. Good work by the room, though.
Yeah.
Oh, this Latias is bulky.
Yeah, this Latias, it came in into a return once already, so...
Oh, actually, yeah, no, I get it, because you're not... You probably need to heal up the Hydreigon to make sure it lives something.
Yeah, but I think J-Fuka isn't risking it here. Just gotta press the Sludge Bomb over and over until you either get the poison on Aloe or the kill on Hydreigon. Yep, there's the poison.
I don't really get why Taco clicked Tickle, because I don't really see what Tickle's benefiting you there.
I guess more damage from Flip Turn. If you
Yeah,
were to ever
maybe.
flip out.
I think I remember at some point one of them does surrender.
Yeah, I think it's Taco because at some point Taco just realizes that they cannot beat J-Fuka anymore.
Yeah.
Because what Taco's just gotta do is just keep on pressing Wish all the time to survive. While J-Fuka just can keep on pressing Sludge Bomb, which also will run out soon. Yeah, now Latias can roost up.
Yeah. At this point, it's basically over.
Yep.
I feel like there was a turn. If there was a turn there to click Flip Turn, it was probably then.
Yeah, I get the Aloe set is not bad for sure, but Aloe not having a damaging move is kind of restrictive.
Yeah, because Flip Turn's not really a damaging move.
Yeah.
And now it's just whether this dies to Draco or not. I do not like that play. Well, actually, it might work out.
It might, yeah.
No, okay, Taco.
Here
This
it
okay.
happens,
This
yeah.
is that's what happens when you have to. I think you have to just go for the Dark Pulse and just kill it. I think you can't do the roosting game. You probably do need it to win the game, but I feel like you just needed to get basically kill this, then set up. I feel like at +2 you're killing bulky Latios.
Yeah, you should. Especially since it took that return so easily, so it has to be physically bulky, I think.
Mm.
So, considering that, just press the Dark Pulse at this point. I guess if Taco didn't have Dark Pulse, but a different move, then it's something else.
You can just they got Draco though, so Draco definitely kills.
Yeah.
Like
But
honestly,
then if they Draco, Snorlax just comes in after.
this is true. Like, and then, but I feel like they can nasty plot in its face, Roost nasty plot in its face, and maybe beat it. Like, I also say this though as well. You're not outstalling the Ice Beam, so I don't really see what roosting there is achieving.
Yeah,
You've got
exactly.
8 roosts, they've got 32 Ice Beams. You ain't outstalling that.
Yeah, these were the Violet matches. Let's go into the match stats, see what other games have. So we had Emilio versus Drew, which Emilio lost. Mega Galate finally doing something, actually, but still
And
losing.
still, see, Emilio, if that was a good Mega Galley player like Ben, he'd have got 6 kills with it and won. If it was me, I'd have got 2 kills with it and won. But
We move.
we move.
Then the Jifuko Zard match we watched. Copy actually demolished Penis.
Yep, he was all over that Penis.
Yeah.
Propass got a kill.
Yeah. Diancie, though, was very oppressive against Penis's team because Penis did not manage to get things rolling before Mega Diancie got things rolling.
It was just a bit premature.
Yeah, and
the Aaron just thrashed Riptide.
yeah,
I feel like there was like a turn that just basically turned it around, and there was just nothing Riptide could do. It was just basically, oh, you're gonna get a kill, or he's just gonna whip your team apart.
exactly. Off to the standings. We see Ray has already played almost all of their matches.
And Ray is also locked for playoffs now.
Yeah. So, we have in last place Copy Ninja, aka Free Palestine. Then we have Riptide. Then it's Emilia. Then it's Bakano. Then it's David. Then it's Penis, aka Shinobi Fox. Then we have Jfuka, being the first person currently in playoffs. Then it's Zard, Drew, Aaron, Zane, and at number 1 currently is Ray. Yep. But Ray also has already played most of his games. But just looking at the first 5 games, they still would have been first.
Yeah, like Ray might actually, if Aaron or Zane lose one more match, I feel like that. No, they're not. They're not locked. Oh, actually, yeah, they would be. Yeah. So if Zane or Aaron lose a match,
both of them need to lose one match.
Then Ray's locked for top spot as well.
Yep.
So Ray's pretty much guaranteed top of the division.
Exactly.
Even if they lost to Jay Fucker.
Yeah. After the kill leaders, we have at number 10 we have Razor Aquanid. At number 9 we have Zard's Lopunny. Then we have Drew's Metal at 8, Penis' Sneasler at 7, Emilio's Galade fraudulently still being in the top 10.
What a fraud.
I mean, just looking at when it got every kill. It got 5 kills in week 1, 1 kill in between, and in the last week it got 3, so.
And he lost.
Yeah. Then at number 5 is Zard, Zard's Hydreigon. We have at number 4 Aaron's Mawile Mega. At number 3 is the Houndoom Mega from Jfuka. Number 2 is...
That's how... Let's pause. No, I want to whip it to Emilio a minute. So your Mega Galade is a worse Mega than Mega Houndoom. How do you feel, Emilio? How do you feel?
Yeah, exactly. How do you feel, Emilio? Then we had 2, we have Raise Annihilate, which is there because probably a lot of games have already been played. It probably would have still been close to the top 10 or in the top 10. We don't know. I don't want to fact check that right now. I'm gonna be honest.
It is like 3 kills ahead, so depending when they got the kills, it might have been. But
yeah, and at number 1 we still have Slitherwing from Zane.
Slitherwing.
Yeah, but that has been the Week 5 BTL recap. A little late, but we still deliver, so.
I spent most of the last 2 weeks in the pub, so.
True.
I will be more around now.
In general, everybody has been kind of busy the last week, so. But we're back now. The week 6 should also be recorded pretty soon, so that should come Thursday, like always. Yeah. We have been the Clodcast, this time only a 2-man. Roy, you want to say anything?
And just to add, yes, just to remember, if you say that you're going to win the title, but don't say when, you can keep delusionally singing It's Coming Home because you haven't given a specific date of when. It really helps.
Exactly.
When you suck.
Anyway, we have been the Clodcast, and we wish you a good run to the playoffs. Bye-bye.
Bye.